Hi guys, it's Tracy coming to you from a hotel in Southern Virginia. I'm on the road again. I've been here all day teaching the art of contour and talking beauty to everybody. So I'm super excited to share with you a very clean, classic, and wearable way to highlight and contour. I promise there's not going to be any what I like to call zebra striping on the face today. Just a very natural way of sculpting the face. You know, as a makeup artist, my style is very classic, clean, and extremely realistic. I can't stress enough how realistic I can be sometimes when talking to my clients. I love to take a very aspirational look that they've given me, that they've, found on YouTube or on social media, and turn it into a very wearable everyday look for them. That is definitely where I excel, and I hope that you gather that from my videos, especially the one on contouring and highlighting today. It's me this morning getting ready for work. I have not touched up my makeup all day long, with the exception of a little bit of lipstick at lunchtime. So if you didn't believe in foundation primer, you should believe in it now, because this has been, I don't know, 12 hours of wear, maybe even longer. The art of contour is to be very discreet. I guess that's the best way I can describe it. Remember to subscribe and leave any comments that you like below. Also leave some ideas or any questions that you like for me to answer. I'm here. Let's talk beauty. You talk beauty to me, I talk beauty to you. We keep it real. We have a lot of fun. We talk about nails and lipsticks and fragrances and hair care. I can just go on and on. But I'm super excited to be here, and I look forward to hearing back from you guys. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, trellis_magic, and I hope you enjoy my video. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Nice and prepped. So when it comes to contouring, don't overcomplicate things. It's really simple. We've been contouring for years, whether it's been with your blush, like me. I used to contour heavily with my blush color. I think that we overcomplicate things by thinking that we have to create these, what I call zebra stripes with contouring. I'm going to show you a very basic, natural way of wearing your contour to go to work. I first start with priming the skin, no matter what. In all of my videos, you will see a few products that I use every single time, and this is one of them. This is the foundation primer from Mercier. It's actually the Radiance Primer. So choose your primer to the skin type, but always, always, always wear primer. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna do a little bit of foundation. So remember this, write this down. Less is more before you contour, which means the minimal amount of makeup that you can have on your skin before you go in and you're doing contouring and highlighting is going to be key. So today I'm going to be using Mercier Silk Creme Moisturizing Photo Edition Foundation. Brand new foundation, beautiful, full coverage, but is extremely natural on the skin. I like to just kind of use this sparingly around the eye area, lightly over where I'm going to be contouring and highlighting. I get extra red around the chin, so I just do a tad bit more around the corners of my mouth, and I go back in around the nose, really trying to be very detailed around the eyes. Very quick and easy. And I know this sounds really silly, but Do you remember Jessica Simpson and Nick Lachey's reality show? I just remember watching one of the episodes of her doing the fish face. That shape with your face, you're gonna find exactly where you need to go in and place a little bit of a warmer brown shape. So I'm gonna start with my what I call a transition shade. So your bronzy shade that's gonna go right on top of the cheekbone right here. So I'm gonna be using Laura Mercier's contour palette. This has 5 different colors to it. It's got little instructional cards, which I absolutely love. Because if I forget what I'm doing, I can just pull out the quick fix and it'll be able to tell me. But what I love about this palette is you could do so many different things with it. It's got 2 highlighting colors and then 3 contouring colors. You know, it's really important that you're not intimidated by a palette like this. So I'm gonna start with contour 1 and a little bit of contour 2, which is the top color on top. I'm gonna dab, don't swipe, and I'm going right on the high point of the cheekbone. Again, using my fingers. I love to, like I said before, manipulate that pigment with your fingers. It gives you the most natural application, especially when working with a cream. And remember, we're not working on top of a whole bunch of makeup. So, you know, you can move that around so it's nice and blended, okay? So don't go in and try to be perfect right away because you're gonna blend all the colors together. Now I'm gonna take contour 3, the deepest one, lightly dab, make that fish face, right? If you make a mistake, don't worry. That's the one thing about using creams, is that you can really go back in and blend out. Unlike a powder, sometimes powders can be non-forgiving if you make a mistake. Difference. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to take highlight 1. Because I like a little bit more of a lighter highlight here. I don't like to go really dramatic with my highlight. And I don't think for an everyday natural look, you should be going in with tons of highlight right here. Okay. So now I'm going to go back and I'm going to take contour 1 and 2 again. Lightly blended. I'm going to go right along my hairline. Again, the sun would naturally hit you here. So that's where you want to put a little, you know, tan or a little glow right in here. Same thing. If you don't want to use your fingers, that's fine. You can absolutely use a sponge to blend it out, or if you want, you can use a brush. You know, there are no rules. Try it all ways, you know, really find out what works best for you. Great. So I'm going to take a little bit of the contouring down in here. Again, something we've probably been doing for years with our bronzer, you know, kind of taking bronzer down there. It's the same thing. It's the same concept. Don't overthink it. You're just now using colors that are true browns versus it could be more of an orange bronzer or has a shimmer to it. These don't have a shimmer to it, so you're creating more of a flat matte area to kind of take away from that area. So I'm going to take a little bit of the medium and the one combined together, and I'm just going to follow my jawline. If you have a stronger jaw like I do, you can go in on the face a little bit right here and blend downwards. I'm now going to take a little bit of a foundation powder. Again, I'm using Laura Mercier Smooth Finish Foundation Powder. Beautiful powder. This is a product that I absolutely can't live without. I order them in multiples because I can never run out of my number 3 powder. What I like to do is go in the areas that I didn't necessarily put any contour. Going underneath that contour, really smoothing out the edge here around that contour. This powder's giving me additional coverage. Now what I'm going to take is a shimmery highlight. It's almost like a bronze color. Again, Laura Mercier. Just going to take a smaller version of my brush, and I'm going to go right on the high point of the cheekbone. What this is doing, it's setting that cream that we use, but it's adding additional shimmer and sheen. Again, on the high point of the cheekbone, not on your actual contour. Because a highlight is bringing attention to that area, and I want the tops of my cheekbones to be prominent. And then I take a little bit down the straight of my nose. I contour and highlight for right now, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to work on my brows and decide if I want to wear eyeshadow or not today. Let's be honest.